Hello students, let's continue chapter 9, Earth's 4 spheres. In previous class we had learnt about hydrosphere, about water bodies, how much water is present and what is the importance of water, water evaporation, condensation and water cycle. Today we shall learn about atmosphere. Atmosphere is a layer of gases which surrounds our planet from all sides. So what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is a layer made up of different gases which is covering our earth from all four sides like a blanket. Air is mixture of colorful and odorless gases. So this atmosphere is made up of air and air is made up of different gases and all the gases are colorless and odorless. Odorless means there is no smell in those. The earth carries its atmosphere with itself while rotating on its axis. So when earth is rotating on its axis, it carries its atmosphere also with it. That's why we are always safe. This thin blanket of air, which is not thicker than the skin, makes life possible on earth. So this atmosphere, which is very thin, a blanket, okay, a thin blanket of air, is not very thick, very fine like our skin, but is able to protect us from harmful rays of the sun. It is protecting us from the harmful effect of sun. The atmosphere has some rays and some layers, one above the other. So atmosphere also has got layers. Like we have layers in the earth, crust, core, mantle. In the same way, atmosphere also has layers. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, exosphere, that you shall learn in the next classes. Now as we learned that the atmosphere is made up of different gases, so which are those gases? The atmosphere is made up of mainly two gases, nitrogen which is 78% and oxygen 21%. Remaining 1% is made up of carbon dioxide and other gases such as hydrogen, helium, argon, ozone, etc. Water vapor is present in the lowest layer of atmosphere. So, atmosphere is made up of different gases and the gases are nitrogen in highest amount 78%, oxygen 21% and remaining 1% is the carbon dioxide and hydrogen, helium, argon, ozone. Okay. And water vapor, which you learned in the previous class. What is water vapor? Okay. Water vapor is present in the lowest layer of atmosphere. The first layer is troposphere. In that water vapor is present. In that clouds are formed. Now, importance of those gases which is making the atmosphere. Nitrogen, what is the importance of nitrogen? Importance of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and we all know how important these gases are. See, oxygen is very important for the survival of all living beings. Carbon dioxide is needed by the plant for making their food. Nitrogen contributes greatly in production of food for plants and animals and man. So these all are importance of each gas. See, without oxygen we cannot survive. Carbon dioxide is needed by the plants to make their food. So if there is no carbon dioxide, plants will not be able to survive. And then the life won't be possible without plant also. And for the growth of plants and animals and man, nitrogen is required. So each gas has some or the other importance. The amount of water vapor present in air determines the humidity of the air. So air has some amount of water vapor. but not same everywhere. Everywhere the humidity will not be same. So humidity depends upon how much of water vapor is present in the air. The amount of water vapor in the air will tell us how much humidity is there. So humidity is actually the amount of water vapor present in the air. It's almost, or its amount varies from time to time, from place to place. So humidity is not equal everywhere and always. See, in winter season we don't have that much humidity. We have it in summer, especially in month of May and June. And but nowadays it is not like that. The weather is pleasant. Place to place. So we may have humidity on the tropical areas but not to the polar areas. So humidity also varies from time to time, season to season, and place to place. It controls the temperature of the place and helps in formation of rainfall. So how rainfall occurs? Because of this humidity, because lot of water vapor is there, so that only helps in the rainfall. Life cannot be possible without atmosphere. Can you imagine a life without the air? We cannot. We cannot breathe, and over that the sun's harmful rays will come onto the earth. We will have lot of problem regarding skin sickness and so other diseases. And without carbon dioxide, plants will not make their food. So we cannot imagine a life without air also. To understand better about atmosphere, let us see this animation.
Composition of air. The atmosphere is composed of several gases, water vapor, dust particles, etc. The important gases are nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, hydrogen, ozone, etc. By volume, nitrogen is 78% and oxygen about 21%. Together, these two gases make 99% volume of the atmosphere. The rest, 1%, are many other gases which are very less in volume, but they are also important for us. Nitrogen is used by the plants for their survival, but plants cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. Bacteria that live in the soil take nitrogen from the air and change its form so that plants can use it. Oxygen is vital for the survival of humankind, and nitrogen is vital for plant life and in turn for animal life. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Ozone protects us from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. The dust particles become base for the water vapor to rest upon and thus form a layer of cloud which gives us rainfall.
For today's homework, write the importance of water in your life and earth without air. Write about these two things, and tomorrow we shall continue about lithosphere. Thank you.